How do you all deal with regret? AskMan. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. The author of the post, Miserable Ad 1172, decides to talk about his life and asks Reddit how can he passed his very hard lifetime. Let's hear about his story. Hey chaps, I'm looking for advice on living with regret. Yesterday, rightly or wrongly, I chose to ask my ex-wife for answers. We were married 12 years. We have 2 children, 2 and 5. We have been separated 2.5 years, divorced 1 year. When my youngest child was 8 weeks old, she left. I was floored and in shock, taking the children to her mum's. The next day, she brought them round to see me, and since then, I have done my utmost to be in their life. We never went to court and managed to agree on our routine. I feel like I compromised on this a lot, but I see them probably 40-60. In the 2.5 years, I have tried hard to move on after suggesting we work on things, counseling or trying to reconcile. After the first 6 months, I knew this was a lost cause, but I still had a small glimmer of hope. 2 weeks ago, she let me know she's seeing someone and was going to introduce the children to him. The problem? I pressed her yesterday on why, after this long, she couldn't look at how hard I have worked to improve and better myself. I asked why. She said she had to leave as I was emotionally abusive, saying it was more what I didn't do rather than what I did do. That she felt so alone after the birth/pregnancy. She said in the 2 years apart, she's never felt a wobble about leaving. She didn't regret leaving. She said she's now in love with someone else and that it's too late. She said she sees how much I have changed and become more emotionally intelligent, and I'm an amazing father. She said she wanted to grow old together and that if I had changed sooner that we would have been together still. This is where I feel so much regret. I'm struggling to let go of this. I still go to counseling every month or 2, which helps. Before she told me about the new partner, I was in a fairly good place. But now I feel regret that things could have been different if I had just made changes earlier. For the record, don't drink. So drugs, never cheated or was physically abusive. How to move past this? That is a very sad and interesting story. Now, let's listen to the reader's answers and words of help. Ice JJ said,
Jay-Z once had this lyric, "This is the #1 rule for your set. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. Look, everybody has regrets, and if they're unlucky, they take them to the grave. But look at Jay-Z. Even though he's one of the most successful rappers, he too has regrets that he has learned to live with. Best thing is to learn from your mistake and try to keep it moving if you make a mistake. Never let a mistake get you stuck. But at the same time, the goal should always be to have as less regrets as possible. So when you die, you would have lived a good life. Every day, especially in your free time, think about things you've always wanted to try and go do them. You can't change the past. Always remember the past is dead and the future doesn't exist yet. The only true moment is right now.
Crimson Avenger 77 wrote,
We can all do things better in hindsight. The trick is to find something positive and focus on that. Your children, in your case, maybe. Despite fuck-ups and regrets, you have those 2 little ones out of it and the opportunity to start afresh. You've made changes now, and that's what matters, because now is all there is. Just because it's too late for your marriage doesn't mean it's game over for you. As long as you're above ground and have air in your lungs, it's not too late to start again, a bit wiser. Good luck to you.
And finally, the fabulous Suspect 72 answers to the author of the post.
Don't live in the past. If you regret something, it's already too late to undo or fix. There are many things in this world we as an individual can't control. There is no point in worrying about them. Focus on the things you can change and accept the things you can't. Regret is a big motivator for change, but it's not a good one, because it keeps you tied to things you can't change, and it also makes you live in the past. You need to accept there is no changing this. No happy end in chasing what could have been. Accept it's over. Learn from your mistakes. Make sure you won't repeat the past, and then get out there and find something new. Be it a new relationship, your kids, a hobby. Remember the past, live in the present, and face the future. What you are doing, RN, is live in the past, face the present, and remember a future that could have been.
I hope that everyone who watched this video wishes the author of the post only all the best, and that he does not despair. In the end, the readers are right. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. Thanks for watching.